Hello, people. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by NATASHA, Martinez,
Hello.
and ACHARA KIRK.
Hi there.
So we're looking at Awkward Conversation, stand-up comedy by Rahul Subramanian.
Oh, I've had a lot of awkward conversations.
Subramanian, right?
Subramanian, yes.
I got it right.
Yeah, you
I
said
think
that
so.
very beautifully.
Subramanian.
Yeah.
So this is from his YouTube channel, Random Chickie Bum. If you haven't already, subscribe to Random Chickie Bum because he needs more subscribers. He's at 576,000 as
What?
of right now.
How is
and
that
so
possible?
let's get him to 1 million ASAP.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. So we have subtitles
From Humor Stuff.
from Humorous Love. And where's this video at?
I have so much time now as a stand-up comic. I'm going for movies alone. Morning shows. Whenever I'm watching an English movie, I go to PVR because they have subtitles. तो जब वो बोलेगा तभी समझ में ये बोला तूने.
That's us.
Yeah.
You guys also need it. Huh? Don't lie, I understand English. No. You know English. But there is a delay. That's why there are no subtitles. क्या बोला अभी वो? क्या बोला अभी? बोलो क्या? अभी क्या बोला वो? क्या बोली वो? अरे मैं तेरे साथ आया भी नहीं, तेरे को क्या बताऊं? So I was so excited to watch the movie. I came 20 minutes in advance. I was so excited. I went out. I sold my car, bought some popcorn. Came back. And I was seated, and I went through all the stuff in the beginning. I was like, Mukesh, who died for the 250th time. Mukesh, तो कितना अट्टा? फेफड़े में इतना अट्टा, देखो इतना ये बकेट भर गया, दूसरा बकेट ला ले. इतना अट्टा, क्या करेगा अट्टा ने? मोदी जी रास्ता बनाओ ना, ले ना. इतना अट्टा.
It's an ad before the movie, basically.
Then there is one non-smoking ad in which this dad uses his daughter as an ashtray. देखा क्या?
Oh gosh.
बच्चों अरे ashtray खरीदना. And that house has no windows. It's smoke everywhere. No windows. There is one exhaust fan. वो बाहर है, वो अंदर. बाहर का smoke भी अंदर आ रहा है. I watched all that in anticipation, and right when the movie was about to start, walked in a couple. A couple with 2 kids.
Oh no.
That father had given up
Oh no.
in life.
Oh no.
नहीं जीना.
Oh no.
His kids were playing spitting competition. पापा जज करो मेरा आ गया. मार दो. Walking like this. They tied his shoelace. He fell down. नहीं जीना. That guy, I could look into him. I could look into his soul and into the past. He had forgotten how to have sex. Forgotten. क्या करते क्या अभी? किधर क्या कर? He had lost interest in life. मतलब, if there was a terrorist attack there, he would be like, मैं नहीं जा रहा. कर तेरे को जो करना है. Both the boys, they were twins.
Oh no.
You know what does that mean? That means it's not like they wanted the second child.
No.
Oh god.
One day doctor came like, congratulations, double the bundle of joy. School fees कितना पता है तेरे को? And right when the movie started, the kids started. They started fighting. Superman and the Batman. And the Papa, there was Superman, man. And now I was getting irritated because it was spoiling my experience of watching the movie. So I decided to tell them that please. And how do you say that? What is the right way to tell someone कि तुम्हारे बच्चे को थोड़ा ऑफ करो ना?
Turn off your kids.
What's the right way? What's the polite way? So I just went with actions. I was like, can you please? उसने ताली दे दिया फिर मैंने भी दे दिया फिर हम लोग ऐसा got carried away then I was like अरे no I'm like trying to watch a movie can you please ask them to please your kids I'm like there's subtitles no read
No.
and that's when I got angry and here's the thing my anger and my English are not compatible anger come English go I'm like, how can you say that? I'm like, this is a good sentence. Let me repeat it. How can you say? No. How can you say? No. I was only once and how can you say? No. How? No. How can you? How say? To which he responded and I quote, भाई साहब, क्या ये मेरी गलती है? कि मैंने 2 बच्चों को जन्म दिया है
Yes. Actually, yeah.
मुझको कैसा पता मैं थोड़ी I wasn't there you tell me what was your motive I need more data to solve awkward I was driving in Bombay and साइड में से एक ऑटो came and hit क्या ही फर्क है दोनों में एक ऐसा मीटर डालते एक ऐसा OTP लेके so auto hit my mirror and went ahead and then I caught up and I was so angry I was like hey hey दिखता नहीं है क्या पहली बार गाड़ी चला रहा है now he couldn't hear me because my car has power windows so when you do this nothing happened he was like yeah बोल रहा समझ गया it was like a reveal it's like oh कौन है ये अमिताभ बच्चन के लिए दबाए भी and like now can you see me hey दिखता नहीं है क्या पहली बार गाड़ी चला रहा है now apparently I am not very intimidating because his response was भाई साहब वो सब छोड़ो ये नजदीक पेट्रोल पंप कहाँ है but I was still angry बोला आगे से second right दिखा दिया साले को
That was great.
Yeah.
Funny.
That was
I
great.
feel like you relate to that so
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, I just don't like people who are rude at the theater.
Yeah.
But like what I was thinking about was 2 stories I heard from Sintel and Raw 2.0, both for the same movie. Different experiences, different parts of the country. Raw 2.0 went to watch the last Star Wars film. For whatever reason, this dude was on his phone for like a good 30 minutes of the movie.
Oh my
It was
god.
boring.
No, but it doesn't
It's
excuse
still rude.
you.
Yeah,
you
you
can't do
shouldn't do
that.
that.
And
You
so
shouldn't do that.
what Ricky did was he turned his phone on and he's like this, like that, and the guy's like.
Oh.
He's like, okay, fine, and he turned it off, and the guy kept talking on his phone. So he did it again. He just left it like that.
My
And the guy was just being a dick, not getting the message. Right? Did I turn it off? I turned it off.
Yeah, you did.
And so what happened was Raw 2.0 steps out, goes to get a manager, brings the manager back, and he's like, this one. And then he walked back to his seat and sat down, and the guy's like, you gotta come out and leave.
Wow.
And so he ruined Raw 2.0's experience of that movie. Sintel, who lives in Colorado, went to watch the film. It wasn't a very packed theater. And what happened was this white trash couple in the row behind decided to like put their feet up on the chair right next to his head. Her bare feet dirty, stinky.
No.
And-
But also, even if you're wearing shoes, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, not right next to someone's head.
Yeah.
And he's like, excuse me, your feet smell bad, and like, can you just not put it up like that? It's making it harder for me to enjoy the movie. And they got all huffy puffy about it, and
Like, this isn't your home,
yeah,
okay?
exactly. And a fight almost broke out between them, but he kept his cool because he knows that he's black. and they're white, and he knows that, you know, how society works, and also
Yeah.
he just kept his cool about it. And he actually had people come around who defended him because they
good.
saw what happened and how they were acting out. It ruined his experience a little bit with watching that movie. Some people are just very, very rude. My experience with this, like I remember I was watching some movie, albeit it was a kid's film, like Kung Fu Panda 3 or something.
Oh, it was the pigeon one.
No, it's Kung Fu Panda. This is
Okay.
before we were hanging out. So what happened was there were these women who were acting worse than their children, actually.
Oh.
Who kept yapping at each other because they weren't interested in the movie. And I'm like, yo, like I'm watching this movie. I'm here for my enjoyment. I know you don't like it, but I'm watching this.
Yeah.
Please keep it down. And then they
Yeah.
go right back to then the kids were messing around. I'm like, God damn, like you can't watch anything.
It's pretty bad. I went and saw Midsummer actually, at, like in Edwards Theater somewhere. The seats were actually, I was in New York, so the theaters are smaller there, so the
Yeah.
seats are a lot closer. And there was just some like film snob that thought he knew everything about everything and was just laughing at the movie as if like, ha ha, I can't believe the director did that. Ha ha ha. Just like in my ear. And I'm like, can you please shut up? Like this
Did
is
you
like
tell him that?
no. I needed somebody else to do that for me, but they didn't. And but it was so distracting. I'm like, this is like an actual film that I feel like is symbolic and you need to like have it soak in and understand it. And now I just have this guy just laughing in my ear. There were times when I remember once somebody before the movie even started was like moving into their aisle after getting some snacks and accidentally bumped someone. And this guy goes, don't, like, get away from me, stands up right away like he was about to start a fight. And I was with my younger brother. I was like, Christian, let's leave. Like, I was so scared because, I don't know, you hear, I don't know, people are crazy these days. Just one flip of the switch and I don't know what they have in their bag. Like, God forbid something horrible happened. I was like, I just want to leave. Like, let me just go home.
I love the movie 1917, and
me too.
I watched it in a regular theater, and I was in love with the film, and I wanted to go watch it again in IMAX. So I did, and there were these gaggling fucking geese behind me who wouldn't shut the fuck up the entire movie, who kept just laughing with each other. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you watching this World War I epic?
Yeah.
And laughing with each other? Do
Yeah.
you not realize that this is a much more intimate situation?
Yeah.
Because like for those of you that don't know, the IMAX theater in Universal City Walk is so much tighter. Like the space is so tight compared to like AMC regular theaters,
Yeah.
where you have like the lounge chairs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like everyone's much closer together.
Yeah.
So it's like they're right by my face the whole time laughing. And it's like normally I would say something, but because I have such a voice in the dark and they're women, I got scared of saying something because I didn't
Yeah.
want to come off as that dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, hopefully they'll just stop. And they didn't. And I just gave him a dirty look once the movie was over. Because I'm like, why would you do that? It's just so rude.
Also, like, given the tone of that movie, it's such a beautiful, like, heart-wrenching story
Yeah.
about war and death and best friends and dying and all.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you giggling?
And to add to that, he mentioned something which is like a running joke, just in general, I guess, both in India and the States. The popcorn is ridiculously expensive. Like
Yes.
it's a whole experience to go to the theater. It's like going out to the theater, like what
Yeah.
traditional sense.
Yeah.
You wouldn't just talk at the theater.
No.
When there's people on stage.
Yeah.
There's a respect the art and everyone's
you hope there
enjoyment.
would
Yeah.
be, yeah.
Exactly. And so I treat it the same way. It's like you spend a lot of money to come to this experience. Why are you gonna ruin it for other people? That's my whole thing, you know?
People are selfish.
And it's also just like the parents as well who, like, he's all like, it's not my fault, you know, like, I had those kids and what, you know? It's like, yeah, but you're the parent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Wrangle your children,
Yeah.
or if they're not trained, don't bring them out.
Don't bring them. And I get it. Like, getting a babysitter is probably hard for some people, but that's like, do you really need to go out and see that movie then? Like, come on. You
Yeah.
gotta-
No, you don't.
Just
don't.
No.
train your kids.
Yeah.
You decided to have babies, you sacrificed some of the enjoyment of the single life. It's that simple.
Exactly.
So don't have kids if you're not prepared for the responsibility of kids.
This doesn't
train
have
your
to do
kids.
with like bad behavior, but I do remember this one time. I forget what movie it was that I saw, but it was like a scary movie. We went at like a 10 p.m. showing, and somebody shows up with their infant in their arms, and I'm just like, why would you bring your kid out at 10 p.m. to a scary movie theater? Anyways, not that I don't know if they would retain any of that, but I was like, why? Why are you making this decision right now? Like, poor baby needs to go
Yeah.
to sleep and doesn't need to hear people screaming and scary sounds and stuff. I'm just like, I don't get it. I really don't, but
Anytime I'm anywhere, if someone has kids and they sit down next to me, I will up and move. I will leave the theater, I will leave the restaurant, I don't care what it is. I don't care what the circumstances are. I'm like, I am not sitting next to that right there. I cannot deal with it. So, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
You're so mad. Oh my god.
Thank you, Rahul Subramanian, for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciated. Love this comedy. And check out Natasha Martinez on the social media, as well as ACHARA KIRK. And check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, interviews. Subscribe, bell icon, all that good stuff. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
Natasha Martinez.
and
ACHARA KIRK.
peace out.